I want to talk about these tri-tip picks that we make and demonstrate to you how versatile they are. You can see in the picture there's a big shoulder, there's a little shoulder, and then there's a point. And the way I designed this pick was in the very beginning of Red Bear back in 2003, I decided it would be cool to, and I thought it would be very useful also, to have a pick that was sort of like a combination of our B and our style C. Pointy tips, big rounded shoulder, because the big rounded shoulder is handy for people that like big rounded picks, like our Mondo or our style E. Some people like the shape of the B, but they use the shoulder of it. Other people use the shoulder and the little tip to get different tones. So I thought, why not make one with 3 distinctly different tips? And I think they're pretty useful. You can see, you can hear the difference. I mean, here's the big rounded tip, big rounded shoulder. This is an extra heavy T2 with standard bevels all around. Anyway, here's the big shoulder. Notice how the tone changes as I change my angle of attack. Here's the small shoulder. A little brighter. Here's the pointed tip. Obviously it's very bright. So out of the same one pick, 3 distinctly different tones, and almost as important as the tone is the feel. 3 different feels, 3 different tones, almost unlimited by the time you take into consideration the angle of attack, which if you are like me, you tend to change it throughout your playing to obtain different dynamics in the way your music sounds. And we made the T2 for people that like a big jazzer style pick that's a little bit smaller than our B. And we made the T3 for people that like the little jazzer style of picks, which is even smaller than the big jazzer. Then we added the C3 and the C2 that are the same proportional sizes to the T2 and T3 as the C is to the tri-tip, if you follow that. Tri-tip's basically the same size as a C, actually a little bigger because of the way the shoulder has to be shaped. So you get the T and the C, you get the T2 and the C2, you get a T3 and the C3, and that's as far as it's going to go. We can't get any smaller than that. So I hope this helps clear up a little bit of the discussion on what these picks are and why we made them.